But you must not despair. We will get through this together.
You shall, and you will give me
You
what my
must
mother
understand
wants.
there are limits to what I can say, especially here in King's Landing, now that I am to be
Yes,
queen.
ma'am. So why don't you write it down? There's no limits to writing, is there?
From the north, whose family fought for Robb Stark. It raises questions at a time I can least afford. Cersei herself cornered me this morning outside the Royal Sept. She mentioned the northern girl in my service, and she painted you a traitor.
A what?
She was very pleased with herself.
What does she intend to do?
She intends to make you miserable.
Oh, that's cool.
Knowing that will make me miserable as well.
Oh. No, you look very happy, so let's not do that, because you look like a happy person. I look quite miserable, to be honest.
She's waiting for us now, and I promised I would.
And that lady behind us looks a little creepy.
Ask this of you if it were
Whoa,
not
whoa, whoa.
important.
Did you see that face you just
I
made?
cannot afford any conflict with Cersei with the wedding so near.
I'll do as you ask, my lady.
I knew I could trust you. Humor her. Tell her what she wants to hear.
I shall.
See if the Queen Regent is ready to receive us.
I was gonna say, she didn't even check. She was just opening the door.
You'll be fine. I know you will. You may feel one thing, but you must say another.
Can I go in? Is it ready?
Good luck.
Yay! Hello. Oh, I gotta walk.
You can do this.
Yay, let us walk. Yo, why is she so much faster? She's so much faster. It's a race. It's a race. She's going to win. She's gonna win. Lord Farquaad.
Aren't you looking
He's so short.
Lord Tyrion. Your Grace? With your permission, allow me to introduce Lady Mira of House Forrester.
Kneel before her.
Your Grace.
The girl knows her courtesies. Impressive. You may rise.
Yay!
House Forrester is a northern house loyal to the king.
Are they?
I beg your pardon, Your Grace.
I wasn't talking to you. I want to hear from the girl. Is your family loyal to the king?
Perhaps you should ask the new Lord Forrester.
He's not here, is he? She is.
Yeah.
Your Grace. To the one true king.
The one true king. Yet she didn't say which.
Yo, bro,
Was clever.
I'll punt you into a
Surely
field
I
goal.
don't care what she meant. I care what she said. I won't stand for impertinence from a girl of the north.
If you would give her the chance to explain.
Perhaps she can explain why the Forresters have been loyal bannermen to House Stark for centuries. A
I
house
will
with
smack you silly.
They are noble, not traitors, Your Grace.
Noble? Perhaps once. For a northern house. But now they're merely dead. Is your house willing to swear fealty to your new liege lord, Roose Bolton?
Yes,
Sure.
Your Grace. Absolutely.
I don't know.
I see. Despite the fact Roose Bolton allied with Walder Frey. If it was me, I'd find it difficult to so quickly forgive the men who killed my father.
I don't know what to say to you, lady.
Old allegiances are not easily abandoned. But now that the war is over, we must look to rebuild and forge new alliances. There are ships and shields to be built, and Joffrey will need a steady supply of ironwood for his armies.
He don't
I'm
need a
sure
big
there are
boat.
others who would happily serve that purpose.
Look how
and
short
I
he
trust
is.
We can rely on House Forrester.
Forster Ironwood does seem rather unique.
Yes, Your Grace.
It would be a shame to see it fall into the hands of another house. I imagine you'd do almost anything to prevent that from happening, wouldn't you?
No.
Ask any Lannister, and they do whatever.
I
it
swear,
takes
just
to
put him in a bottle. He's like he's, you know.
to see another house lay claim to what's yours.
Yes, Your Grace.
I'm just gonna keep agreeing with her.
I see.
What would you have the girl do, Cersei? It's not as if
Shut
she
up,
fought beside the
Farquaad.
Starks, wielding a battle axe for the Northern Army.
It raises an interesting question, I suppose. Can we truly blame those who end up on the wrong side of the wall? Our dear Marjorie here was betrothed to Rhaenyra Baratheon on the false assumption that he would one day rule the Seven Kingdoms. Can we fault her for her mistake? Should she be held
Yeah.
accountable?
Yeah.
She was just following her heart, Your Grace.
And the very same heart so quickly led her to my son.
If there's a point to this, I hope you find
Yo,
it
this
quickly.
queen is getting on my nerves.
Loyalty can be such a hard thing to define.
Oh, it's the chair.
City alone
It's
is
the
filled with
chair.
all sorts of ambitious opportunists looking to reinvent themselves, pretending to be something they're not. Who knows what lurks within their hearts? You are a girl from the north, here in service to Lady Marjorie. One can only assume her interests are yours. Yet loyalty to a king, that must be absolute, beyond question.
Yeah.
And if your loyalties were to become conflicted between your king and the very person whom you serve, what would you do then?
I'm sure she
Let the
would.
girl answer the question.
I would
Be true to the king.
Your Grace.
Well said. I was beginning to worry you didn't have your priorities straight.
She is a threat to the crown, isn't she? The most dangerous handmaiden in all of King's Landing.
My sense is this girl will say almost anything to get what she wants.
Yeah. It's pretty much why I keep
which is
agreeing
not
with you.
very encouraging. I'd like a word with you, if I may.
Of course, Your Grace.
I'm sorry, Marjorie. I love you. I love you, Marjorie.
I'll walk you out.
Really?
This may come as a surprise, but I met your father once, at the tourney at Lannisport. Even then he didn't trust Roose Bolton. We only spoke briefly, but your father struck me as an honorable man.
You're about as tall as my leg, aren't you?
You have my condolences for his loss. These would be trying times for your family, even under the best of circumstances.
These are trying times, my lord. My family fears what might happen now that the Boltons rule the north.
They must still answer to the crown. You shouldn't forget that, nor should they. That certainly took courage. To so publicly declare your loyalty to Joffrey for all to hear. Poor Lady Marjorie was humiliated, although Cersei
Shit.
seemed quite pleased. It was quite the first impression. I, of course, found it all highly entertaining.
I was
Here we
trying to
go.
appease her.
I think that was clear to everyone.
Okay, good.
My sister and I
don't want it to come off that I actually like her
She
because
takes great
Marjorie is
pleasure
my
in her little
girl. She
charades.
my
I
BFF.
don't mind in thwarting them. We must find our amusements where we can. She threatened to give your ironwood to another house. It is the Master of Coin who decides such matters. The crown needs boats. Boats need wood, and I speak for the crown in this regard, not her.
I wouldn't want to anger Cersei.
And you'd be wise not to. But
Yeah,
I
Farquaad.
suppose the crown could be persuaded to secure ironwood from House Forrester. Lady Marjorie might not look favorably on such an alliance. And it
Yeah,
would
you're
influence
finally taller than
success.
me.
Although what would be amusing for me might prove rather dangerous for you and your house. Are you willing to risk that?
Loosely, his head is on backwards.
It may be far too dangerous.
I
It's a
am.
risk I'm willing to take, Lord Tyrion. Please.
Come on,
You are a
Farquaad.
brave girl, aren't you?
Yes, Farquaad.
I'll consider it.
Thank you, Farquaad.
Now, if you'll excuse me, I promised Sansa I would join her for dinner tonight. 3 beautiful bottles of Dornish wine await my arrival.
Good night, Lord Tyrion.
Just be careful. This is not the North. King's Landing can be a nest of vipers to the uninitiated.
Alright, Farquaad. Have fun, Farquaad. See you later, Farquaad. You hobbit. I met a short person. Marjorie? Marjorie.
I was worried. How was it? Cersei has a way of looking at you as though you're nothing. It's more than a little intimidating.
It didn't go very well.
I'm sorry. Cersei is known for being rather difficult.
Yeah, I know.
But at least it's over now.
What is with the wall? What's with the wall?
Lady Marjorie has spent the entire day working on seating arrangements for the wedding. Of course, you and I are seated way at the back, here with the 4th cousins and the 9th-born sons.
Yay.
Jamie, I wouldn't mind tarnishing that white cloak of his.
Sarah!
What? It's true. And Oberyn Martell, the Red Viper. I'm told he has a paramour. Which I
He
doubt
is quite
will make
handsome.
a wife.
I agree.
He is quite handsome.
And quite passionate, from what I've heard. Perhaps Lady Marjorie could make the right introductions. Who knows? We might meet our future husbands.
Ooh.
Although, marrying a king, I can only imagine what that would be like. Would you marry Joffrey if it meant you'd become queen?
No.
He does have a certain look about him, and he's always treated Lady Marjorie well.
I'd marry anyone if it helped my family.
Right, of course.
She don't look too
Well,
happy.
I would marry him. Imagine the power you would have as Queen of the 7 Kingdoms. I might even allow you to be my handmaiden.
Yay, you ass.
Let's see, who else should we marry off? Brienne of Tarth and Tyrion Lannister. What a perfect match. Sir Bronn and...
What are you doing?
Playing with your fangs.
Well? Sarah?
We're sorry, my lady. We were just having fun.
This is not a game. It's a battle plan. Allies and enemies can be made with every move. Yet they say it is men who are powerful. The Queen was pleased by your display, Mira. I'm just glad it's over.
I'm sorry, Marjorie. I love you, Marjorie.
King's Landing can be exhausting sometimes. There's always someone to please or some perceived slight to smooth over. I fear it will only get worse when I am queen. Once they know your true heart, the lords and ladies will have no choice but to love you. Do you agree?
Yeah.
Once you are queen, the lords and ladies will do their best to please you.
You learn very quickly.
See, I love you, Marjorie.
You were brave agreeing to obey the Boltons. That cannot have been easy. I know you must fear what Lord Bolton might do to your family. I do appreciate your willingness to appease her, as difficult